What's up guys, YT Exotics here, and today is a blisteringly hot day. So I was just out in the garden and I saw some jumping spiders and some garden spiders. And yeah, while I was looking at one of the garden spiders, next to it was this sack-like structure, which I thought was a sack spider on one of the leaves, and it was all woven up. And what's come out has looked like some kind of orb weaver, but it's all green. So if I can get this to focus. Now, I did a bit of Google searching and they said there's something called a cucumber green spider or something like that. I'll flash a picture up on the screen. But what's odd about this one is that it says that the cucumber spider is identified by a red mark on the abdomen. And this spider here does not have that. So this may actually be a new species of spider. So if I try and get this in the light, we can get a better view. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I do not see any red on that abdomen. In fact, yeah, it's just green. Let me try and get a zoom in here. Right, there you go. So that's a good angle of it. And just look at the markings, they are so strange. Now, the actual spider's not very big. Looking at it, it's about 10 millimeters maybe, leg span. So 10 to 12 millimeters overall. There's no red marking on the abdomen here, guys. That is just like a dark green. If I go around the back end here. That's not going to let me do that. All right, one sec. Right, there we go. You can actually see the back now properly. And there is not even a speck of red on it. So this could be a new species of spider I found here. The web that it was actually making was like a nursery web spider or a sack spider. It was all like woven up. And there was no actual orb or anything like that. But even just looking at the abdomen here, it's got the craziest pattern. It almost looks like a unripe strawberry. I guess that's the closest description I could give of it. And there you go, you can see it here. So let's get a zoom in again. There you go, and a nice zoomed in shot. Look at that, it's like an unripe strawberry with like cream or light green on the outside. What a strange looking find, guys. I'm very impressed. I wonder if anyone else can identify this, or maybe I've discovered a new species of spider here. But yeah, it was in the UK, in the southwest part. So let's get another picture of this and we'll go out and have a look at some other spiders. All right guys, out in the garden now, and there is some massive garden spiders out here at the minute. So I'm going to catch maybe one, but what we're going to do is try and lure some out. So this web here, there's one already out as well there. That's a pretty reasonable size one. It's going to be almost a couple of inches long. I'll try this one here. It's the web below that caught it. I'm going to try that one more time. There we go. It's now in the web. Oh, I can see the spider here actually, guys. It's just through there. It's a big one. Much bigger than the one I just showed you. I guess she doesn't want to come out for it. She's already eating something, I can see that. Okay, yeah, like I said, they're in full swing today. You've got one just over here hanging on its web. If you look carefully in front, there it is. Kind of hard to see, wasn't it? So yeah, there's one here as well, and this web's a lot bigger. I'm guessing the spider might be quite good size, but let's try. There we go, cricket just went in. And we'll just wait now, see what kind of size it is. Now guys, like I said, I found that green spider. There is actually a garden spider bigger than all of these ones I've just showed you. We'll look at that in a minute. So I'm just curious to see how big this one is. There it is. Oh yeah, that's a good size one. That actually looks pretty similar to the one that I want to show you in a second, but yeah, that's a good size female. Look at the size of her. So this year, they're just, I don't know what it is, they're just really massive. That is over 2 inches in leg span, easily, and the body alone is about 20 millimeters, something like that. Yeah, that's a good size female. Very blonde. As you can see, they kind of come in about 3 or 4 different colors. You can get them in kind of like a rusty brown, a beige, or a gray, and a brown. So one of the most unique spiders in terms of like the variety that you get them in. It's most spiders you don't get them in different colors, do you? But yeah, that's a good size female. Let's try and get close up. Come on, focus for me. Tell you what, let's zoom out and I'll try and get it up close. There you go. Yeah, just wants to focus on the background but not her. There you go. I think that's about the best I can do in this lighting. She is massive. That's a massive spider. It really is. I'll try and show you my finger next to her actually, so you can get an idea of how big she is. Look at the size of that. She's a good size. They're not normally that big. Like I said, that is over 20 millimeters body. There we go, we've got a good zoom on her now. You can see, that's just a massive girl. She doesn't like my presence being near her. So I've been bitten by these when I was a kid. It does sting, but it's otherwise harmless. I don't think I've been bitten by one this size before though. But that is a real good size girl. Okay guys, so last year I did a giant world's biggest garden spider video, and that was another big girl, and this is exactly the same space as the other one was last year. Now I know these guys are seasonal creatures, so I don't think it was the same one, but it's blonde. It's absolutely ginormous. I think it's even bigger than the one I just showed you, and right here is where I found that green spider. So there's the kind of sack that I was telling you about. It was all like fastened, almost weaved together. All right, let's try and get her out. So here we go. Oh, lost the cricket. So funny enough, guys, what actually alerted me to her attention was the fact that a wasp flew into her web, and she was about 4 times the size of it. The thing was made of a meal in seconds, completely wrapped up. There we go, that's gone in. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, that is a big size one as well. There you go. I would actually say the other one is just as big as this. So when I first saw this, I was a bit shocked because its leg span looked close to 3 inches. It's very hard to tell, but yeah, I think they're about the same size, to be fair, but I'm seeing this up close, and again, 20 something millimeter body, maybe 22. Really, really big spiders, and they always impress me every year. So there we go, that's a nice close-up shot of her. They are a gorgeous spider, real hairy and ugly looking, I guess you could say, but to me that's gorgeous. Just something very efficient at what it does, whereas, you know, I keep tarantulas and they're almost so primitive compared, because of these guys, you know, making their orb weaver orb webs, and the way they catch prey, they instantly wrap it up. It's enshrouded in seconds, so efficient. False widows, again, you know, very similar in terms of their efficiency. But yeah, if you're a fly, it's going to be a bad day landing in one of these webs. And as you can see, here's the size of this spider. So get my hand right behind. There you go. These are really good size ones, guys. You can see, can't you? And that's a cricket there. They are massive. Half tempted just to try and get like a Exoterra set up and chuck a few of these in and see if they make a nice web. But I'll have to look in the lifespan, see how long they live. I think it's about a year. maybe 2. I think it was the St. Andrew's cross garden spider, or maybe it was just an orb weaver. I'm not entirely sure, I forget with true spiders, but yeah. Okay, here's the last one I got to show you guys. All right, here we go. Try this again, see what size this one is. And again, another really large size web. Just try not to let the sun bloom in the camera too much. All right, okay, I'll get a zoom in. I think this one was reddish, if I remember rightly. Oh yes, it is. Yeah, I can see the spider. So if we look just here, can you see it? Just there. Can't zoom in anymore, but it's sat on a leaf. And yeah, it's a very rusty red, so that's definitely the same spider. Here we go, she's come out. She's a little stick to kind of help it along. There's the cricket. There we go. Again, another good sized one. Don't think it's as big as the last two I just showed you, but it's a pretty good size one. Zoom out a little bit and get closer. Yeah, she's just webbed it and then gone straight back up to the middle. Right guys, well I think that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching. The little one just came out there. And yeah, please check through the channel, see some of the other videos I've got on spiders, arachnids, lizards and all that sort of stuff. And I'll catch you in the next video guys. Thanks for watching.